Please.
Okay.
Please, Dr. Sir, please.
Thank you very much to all the participants who are participating in this international conference and international event. I don't know who was the first speaker because I was told that the conference will start about 10 o'clock. Therefore, I am here about 10 o'clock. But I don't know who was the first speaker to whom I was listening just now, who was saying some good word about me.
रहमतुल्लाह साहब, आप
Yes.
जानते हैं?
Okay.
डॉक्टर साहब, आप जानते हैं रहमतुल्लाह साहब?
Yes, surely I know him. We are good friend. We have worked together. He was at that time he was in UMT and he was promoting research culture in the universities. Arshad, thank you very much and many congratulations to you for organizing this international event. It is a very good platform to have the interaction with the researchers, with the scholars, and the researchers who are working in your field. Immediately you can share your experiences, your research with the researchers, and at the same time, before publishing in the international journals, you can share your experience as well as your research immediately with the researchers who are working in this field. Secondly, it is a good platform to have the social interaction, and unfortunately at the moment, I think most of the scholars are on the online, and unfortunately we couldn't organize the event physical, but I think the good effort has been made by Dr. Arshad and his team. I congratulate him, the organizing committee, and the Department of Electronics, Quaid-e-Azam University. As Rahmat was saying, my background is in chemical engineering, but I have served as the chief executive of UET Texla. From there, I purchased one of the software that was about cadence. And perhaps this is for the chips design. And we purchased for UET Texla. Therefore, when I was purchasing that software, then immediately I was paying the amount in dollars. Therefore, I asked the focal person, what will be the use of this one? And of course, he justified his proposal. And that was about the chips designing, as Rahmat was saying. I think the country like Pakistan, lot of opportunities in the field of electronics, in the microelectronics, chips design and development. Yes, lot of scope exists, and we have difficulties. Financial is one of the difficulty, but at the same time, the technical know-how is another issue. When I met Dr. Arshad a few months back, I immediately asked about this software and the work which is going on in the electronics side. This electronics, microelectronics, these are the emerging science disciplines and very applicable, applied areas in the field of engineering. When we look into this, you are talking about the computer sciences, chips design, and when I look into the industrial applications, then it is microcontrollers, PLCs, and different other types of controllers. So when I look into the other emerging areas of this electronics and physics, I look immediately see the optics and photonic. I look into the quantum science and technology. So all the engineering science again, the only institution, I think few years back, this engineering science was being offered by one of the engineering institution, but they were discouraged because they couldn't get the market of the engineering science side. But I think your area, this electronics and applied physics side, and the researchers who are basically of your background, the electronics or physics or optics, I think you have a large scope in this country as well as in the developing country. Therefore, my full support to Dr. Arshad, your department. I always encourage my colleague to come up with good proposals so that we should get it approved from the relevant bodies. I do hope the academic council, which we are managing on 29th of this month, I do hope these centers, which I'm clear that these should be in the electronics and emerging sciences side, and like you have said about the microelectronics, I'm convinced for the quantum science and technology. I'm convinced for the optics and photonic systems. I'm also, I think the Quaid-e-Azam University should also offer the programs in the engineering science. Your department is very rich. You have a very rich history, long history, and the very good professionals you have produced, you have given into the market. And I think when I visited your department a few weeks back, you and your colleagues were there, and I shared my thoughts about this expansion of this department. And I think all your colleagues can give a very good input in expanding this department, bringing a good change in Quaid-e-Azam University as well as in the School of Electronics. I think if you are not changing yourself, the Department of Electronics is not bringing a change in the discipline, then I think someone else will come up and will bring a change. Therefore, I think it is the need of the hour to initiate these changes which I have suggested. But you are the professionals, you are the expert in this area. I will provide all the relevant required resources to get your professional experience used in this electronic side, in the microelectronic side, optics and photonic side. So again, Dr. Arshad, many congratulations to your team. I'm grateful to all the participants who are participating in this international event. And I'm sure the good experiences will be shared. And do hope when the university is open and the situation is normalized. Unfortunately, the situation in my university was fine, but nearby we have a Imam Bari, one of the term, where the Mela is going on, due to which for a few days our university was asked to close. So